Okay, what's up, America? One of the biggest problems that we have when it comes to making sure our posts that we want to go ahead and put online, well, one of the biggest problems we still face is that all these companies are scumbag companies, and they all work for the left. They all work for Satan, the wiles of the devil, and the fallen angels. You know, Lucifer's gang, the total scumbags of the world. They want to see the darker side of everything and watch humanity dissolve into nothingness. So that's the problem. This person was sitting here getting ready to post to some of my black brothers and sisters, talking to one of my nephews, and I got 90% of the thing ready to post because I was on Facebook, and I was trying to get to his reel because he was asking the question, who's more racist, white or black? Well, that's pretty simple. All the colonial white motherfuckers up there in our government, they're the racists. They're the ones who pit black folks and white folks and Italian folks and all the other folks in our nation against each other, so they can conquer and divide, because that's their plan. That's their full intention. Now, I need to make sure this is crystal clear to all black folks. And I hope you get this. Since before the conception of the United States even began to be an inclination in the thought of all these colonial white motherfuckers, let's express the real truth. Oh, I'm angry for being cut off of my post and losing all my material that I was getting ready to post to him. Not happy with it. Not at all. So I'm calling out all the people in the platforms. I'm going to fucking destroy your companies because you're a bunch of assholes and you deserve what you get. And I hope you guys lose billions of dollars for being scumbags, thinking you can manipulate and control us like fucking mindless robots. That's not the case. We're human beings. We have souls. We have hearts. We have blood in our veins. We're not oil and metal and wires and shit like that. Computer chips. No, we're human beings. But yet we're treated like computers. Why? Because we allow that shit to happen. Let me explain to you what the Democratic Party is. They're the ones, long before the conception, that wanted slavery. The Republican people broke away from that party and abolished slavery. They're the ones who created KKK, white supremacy, BLM, Antifa, all the insurrection bullshit. They created it. They always have, they always will. The Democratic Party is a satanic, cult-worshipping group of scumbags. And there's all kinds of proof on the planet to prove it. You just gotta be willing to look for it, instead of being oblivious to the truth, or impervious, whichever one you want. Pick a poison. You know, what people got to understand really is the magnitude of what's happening right here in this moment. Thine servant of the Lord is here to set all captive free. Not just black people. The Chinese, the Uyghurs, anybody who's locked down in captivity, I'm setting them all free. I don't give a fuck what none of those motherfuckers up on the hill say. I didn't come here for friendship. I came here for war. And those bitches are getting served. Once and for all. This is what they deserve. Adam Schiff, he's one of those scumbags. Nadler, another scumbag. AOC, she's already ripped off our government for $30 million, which that means your taxpayer dollars are in her fucking pocket, because she's a skank hoe cunt. Yeah, I'm getting real deep and jiggy with it. God and Jesus, I'll take my punishment right after I get done doing this and serving all these scumbags. I'll be more than happy to take my punishment from you, even if it's death. But I'm gonna make sure this fucking thing gets settled once and for all. Black people, you're following a fucking empty wagon, and you'll never get anything provided to you. When Donald got cheated out of a second term, every black folks' paycheck across the board, across our nation, was up over $6,500. And when he left after he got cheated out of the second time, Joe Biden and his administration, because they stole the election, he's not a real president. He'll never be a POTUS. Kamala Harris will nothing be more than camel face hairy ass. That crazy bitch. With the wheels going around and round and round on the bus. Durr. Fucking idiot. This is the type of shit that pisses me off. This is the stuff I get vexed over. Because they're the ones who are pushing all this fagism and queerism and lesbianism and gayism and all the other shit that's going on in our country. They're the ones who push the clinical race theory. They're the ones who pushed abortion. They're the ones who pushed infanticide. Do you even know what the fuck infanticide is? They take a metal cookie sheet, one of those big ones, and they put a towel on it, place your fucking child on it right after birth, take one of those big grow lights that has like 2,000 amps that just heat, and they cook your kid like chicken fucking fricassee, and they give it an anxiety shot so it doesn't shake and tremble and bounce all over the fucking table from suffocation. That's how they kill your baby. That's devil worshipping cult shit. That's why they want it. To go ahead and exalt Satan. Because he thinks he'll gain more power that way because he's a fucking retard. Major idiot. Tell Lucifer, Satan, the wiles of the devil, the fallen angels, suck my dick. And all those colonial white motherfuckers that are up on Capitol Hill, they can suck my dick too as well. They want war, I'm here. Tell them, let's bring it. Any of you guys want to go ahead and see me do this shit up at Capitol Hill? Pay for me to get there. Make sure I get into that bill. I'll show you what the fuck's up. I'll give them what fucking for. Get me there. I'm a poor man. I'm just a preacher. I tell everybody the truth. I preach the one true gospel of Jesus Christ. I teach people how to pray proper prayers. Because they're never going to fucking teach it to you. Those asshats, you got a better chance of going into their fucking building and drinking an espresso, passing the fuck out while they bang you from behind. Because that's their fucking MO. That's what they do in Hollywood. Screw little boys and girls and stuff without anybody knowing. And what I made a comment earlier today about the parents, these so-called parents that are out there, say they love their children. Take your kids to doctors, not in your own state. Go find some real angelic Christian gynecologists to check your girls' coochies to see if they've already been busted into. And I guarantee you're going to get results that you fucking people don't like. A whole lot of your little girls being raped and molested in school and shit. And when they go on to these camping trips and they go on to these camps for the summer, that's where they're molesting your children. And you guys aren't smart. And then they take them back to your doctors who are already faggots and queers and stuff that are a part of this cult. They know exactly where to have your kids sent for those different school districts. So they can say, no, your kid wasn't molested. And find out your kids really were. But they don't want you to know because then you'll be sending a lot of teachers to fucking prison for the rest of their entire miserable fucking existence on this planet. Those are the facts, whether anybody likes it or not. So y'all need to fucking wake up, smell the fucking coffee, get your heads out of your own ass crack cavities, come up for fucking air, and stay the fuck away from the Democratic Party because I'm tearing it down. Fuck them and the horse they sucked off today. The end.